Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Black Panther, issue number 168. Claw stands supreme. Claw ain't even around, man. I love that. I love that. This is the title, and yet Claw is like just so subversive, so subversive. He's such a terrifying threat. He's literally not even there, but all these plans are going into place. This is showing him to be the perfect enemy, the perfect adversary for Black Panther. I absolutely love it, especially with the movie coming out. This is just great. So there's a little bit happening with the Black Panther. He's getting into a little bit of a fight. Not too much happening on this front. The real situation is actually happening back at home. Mbali is arguing with the Queen Mother, saying, "Are you going to come and help?" She's like, we can't. We can't. We're not the Black Panther isn't necessarily the king per se of Wakanda anymore. Not like that. He doesn't have autonomous control over the country anymore. You yourself, you betrayed your vows, your oaths to the king to form this constitutional democracy thing going on. So now we got to wait in paperwork and people voting and blah 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 and all that nonsense now. Live by what you freaking asked for. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, well, we're not. And if you're not going to come and help them, we're just going to go and do things our own way. Okay, so perfect. You are a perfect hypocrite. Perfect hypocrite. And but that's the thing. The Queen Mother isn't some kind of a vengeful, vindictive woman. You know what I'm saying? She's old. She's wise. She knows what the heck she's doing, and she's T'Challa's mama. You know what I'm saying? So no, she raised him right because she is right. So she actually goes and she visits I can't seem to talk now. She goes and visits Mbali, and she's like, all right, listen, you're stupid, okay? But literally, to quote an Americanism, what army are you going to bring? Just you and a couple of Dora Milaje? You're going to go and try and get Ayo and Aneka? Like, seriously? And she's like, oh, we're going to do what we have to. It's a death mission. Well, then we'll die doing it. Okay, you are so freaking stupid. But I am the mother of T'Challa. And I'm telling you right now, the reason why T'Challa is so amazing is because he is always making plans, and he makes contingency plans for those ever-changing plans, and he always thinks 2 steps ahead of his enemies and 3 steps ahead of his friends. And all of a sudden, like, first off, that line alone was just perfect. I loved that. That was great. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Like, I loved that. That's what it reminds me of. But all of a sudden, the Midnight Angel armors show up, a whole, like, retinue of them. They're all empty. And it's like, hey, jump on in, baby. So, like, it's not just Ayo and Aneka now who are going to have these Midnight Angel armors. Now, I don't want these Dora Milaje to keep these armors because, let's face it, they're loyal to no one, to nothing and no one at this point. Until these women get in line and actually pick a freaking side other than their own, you don't get to keep those armors. Darn it, you don't. And if that means that they've got to be destroyed afterwards, like there's an automatic failsafe in there, so be it. But no, they don't get to keep those armors unless they're going to repledge an oath, which I don't know how far I can trust them to begin with. Anyway, that being said, this was a great comic. That line alone was just beautiful. I loved that. Oh, we also see Thunderbolt returning to power. No complaints there. I'm going to give this comic book a B+. This was a great ride. It's such a short comic. I went back and reread it. I'm like, yeah, this really did feel a lot shorter than it actually is, Not a lot happened, but what did happen counted. That counts for something. All right, guys. Professor Bell, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.